Second round pick, TreVeyon Henderson, the running back out of Ohio State.
One of my favorite guys in the draft. And you know why he was one of my favorite guys? And I guarantee for Mike Vrabel, this meant something, and it might have meant a lot. I thought he was the best pass protection back in the draft, hands down. This guy is a man when it comes to pass protection. And we all know he's explosive. I mean, it's funny. I came away watching him, and this might be crazy. You'll remember this because you've been around for a few years like I have. Maybe younger fans won't remember this. I came away feeling that there were kind of shades of Brian Westbrook in his game. Because he's explosive. He's a very good receiver. There's there's a physicality to the way he plays. I mean, like I said, you can watch him in pass protection. And I'm trying to remember. I'm going to pull up my notes because I think I made a note of it. Let's see. Oh, it was against Kobe King of Penn State, who I believe was drafted, a linebacker. And there were times he just put him on the ground in pass protection. And he also on a Will Howard designed run, he laid out Jalen Reed, who's a safety who was drafted for Penn State. I mean, I guarantee that was one reason they drafted him. Obviously, he's explosive. He can take it to the house on any given play, and he's a very good receiver. So he's a complete player, but he's a man. And, I think Vrabel's trying to create, look, Mike, you know what kind of guy he is. I mean, he's trying to create an atmosphere of toughness, competitiveness, take no prisoners, and Henderson is that guy.
Also, do you see Henderson in Josh McDaniels' offense being able to be that sort of third down back, that James White, Shane Vereen, all these guys?
I think he can do that. Absolutely. And I think because of the pass protection, you're going to feel comfortable doing that because teams are going to test not only Henderson if it's third down, but of course they're still going to test Drake May. He's only a second-year player. So yes, I think that was a major factor in why he was drafted. I mean, I personally thought that he was drafted. And again, I don't do mock drafts and I don't do lists, but I didn't, and I never use the word reach because to me, when people say a guy reached, and again, you may use it, so this is not personal to you, but just because I know what I do and I know how hard I work, so I know what teams do, if you say a team reached, then basically what you're saying is you're smarter than the 35 people that work for the organization that do this for a living. So I don't do that, But to me, Henderson was drafted where I would have felt that should be where he should have been drafted. I think he was a really good prospect. And I even thought if he was late first round, I thought that would have been okay too. But I think he's, and from what I gather from people that I've spoken to, he's an unbelievable kid too, from what I gather. Yeah. Like he's the kind of guy you want on your team.
Yeah, there's basically a thread, an easily seen thread with the free agents and the draft picks. They're trying to change the football culture here. What's interesting is like as soon as we're done, I'm going over. The Patriots have their rookie minicamp open.
Right.
Us and look, they're in shorts. They don't know where the hell they're going. Like there's not a lot to see, but you just sort of like I like the opportunity just to see if the guy, just what he looks like. And,
right, I agree.
I just remember. I remember going out to rookie minicamp and watching Sony Michel when they drafted him, and I remember my impression was, I don't see anything special about him. That was my first initial impression. Like there was no burst, there was none of this, and he went in the first round. You're just like, okay, if I'm drafting a running back, I kind of want to see something special
right. No,
out of the
right.
guy. And I have a feeling that later today when I see TreVeyon Henderson, that I'm going to be like, okay, I definitely see it, and he could have been a bottom of the first round guy for sure.
Yeah, well, obviously you probably saw some of his tape, and he can take it to the house. There's no issue with his explosiveness.